Chapter 12, Dictionary. Cyberbullying, the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages of an intimidating or threatening nature. Cyberstalking, the use of the internet, email, or other electronic communications to stalk, harass, or threaten someone. Online harassment, any behavior that seeks to intimidate, demean, or otherwise harm another person online. Phishing, the act of tricking someone into giving away sensitive information, such as passwords or financial information, through fake websites or emails. Mental health, state of balance between a person and his or her socio-cultural environment that ensures his or her participation at work, intellectually, and in relationships in order to achieve well-being and a good quality of life. Anxiety, a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. Depression, a mental health disorder characterized by persistent sadness, lack of interest in activities, and a loss of energy. Digital wound is a term used to describe the emotional or psychological harm that can be caused by online or digital harassment or abuse. This can include anything from cyberbullying to stalking or hate speech. Depression, a mental health disorder characterized by persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest or pleasure in activities. Anxiety disorders, a group of mental health disorders characterized by excessive and persistent worry, fear, and anxiety. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, a mental health disorder that can develop after a person experiences or witnesses a traumatic event, causing intense feelings of fear, helplessness, and distress. Substance abuse disorders, a group of mental health disorders characterized by excessive and harmful use of drugs or alcohol, often leading to negative consequences in a person's life. Eating disorders, a group of mental health disorders characterized by unhealthy eating habits and a preoccupation with body weight and shape, often leading to physical and psychological harm. Self-harm, the act of intentionally injuring oneself, often as a way to cope with emotional distress or pain. Suicidal ideation, thoughts about or planning for one's own death by suicide. Self-care, the practice of taking care of one's own physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Boundaries, limits that you set with others to protect your own physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Screen time, the amount of time that you spend looking at a screen, such as a phone, computer, or TV. Self-care practices, activities that you do to take care of your own physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Dissociative anonymity refers to the use of anonymous or pseudonymous online identities, in order to separate one's online persona or activities from one's real-life identity. Spam, unwanted emails or messages that are sent in large quantities and often contain misleading or fraudulent information. Malware, software that is designed to harm or exploit a computer or device, often by installing itself without the user's knowledge or consent. Scam, fraudulent scheme or trick that is designed to deceive or cheat people out of money or personal information. Trojan, a type of malware that disguises itself as legitimate software in order to gain access to a device or network. Ransomware, a type of malware that encrypts a device or system's data and demands payment in exchange for the decryption key. Phishing, a type of online scam in which attackers pretend to be a legitimate company or individual, in order to trick people into providing sensitive information or login credentials. Denial of service, DOS, a type of attack in which a device or network is flooded with traffic, in an attempt to make it unavailable to users.